Hello and welcome back to the Hobbycast. We've got another binder video planned for you today.
That's right, and this one I am so excited to do. It is a Gothic Emo binder.
As you can see, we've got a nice little backdrop going on here, as well as a binder that's deep and black as the night for our cards.
That's right, Emo and Gothic, the only colour, well, shade that you can go with is black.
Okay, let's get straight into it.
Right, so at the end of the video, we are going to be opening this Darkrai V-Star Premium Collection box that we got from the London Card Show.
I'm going to be really excited to see what's hiding inside these packs. Maybe we can get something cool. It's been a while since we opened Sword and Shield.
That's true. So let's put that to the side for now. So we've got a black binder. We've got some Darkrai sleeves.
From Astral Radiance.
That's
very
right,
cool.
from the ETB. But we've obviously got some singles to put in these binders. Should we get some out?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the first thing we have to do is obviously open up the binder. Okay. It's just a normal black Ultra Pro binder, but sometimes simple is best.
So we're going to change things up a little bit today. And instead of starting on the first page, we're just going to do a double page spread because we feel like it'll look cooler.
So I think I might know what the first card's going to be.
Okay.
Yeah? Because we always have to do something special for the middle.
That's true.
It's just something we do. So the first card we're going to be putting in is Alistair.
Awesome.
Yeah, so trainer card, and also I think the Dusk Ball is obviously the most emo ball that you could go for, and it's really cool. Like Alistair's got a skeleton mask, very, very cool gym leader, so we're going to put that there, but we're going to need to sleeve it up. For now, we're going to put them in the sleeves. I feel like it could have been good with like a black background.
Yeah, like matte black sleeves where you can see it kind of around the edge of the card. It would look really, really cool, but that's fine.
Okay, so we've sleeved the first card up. So we've got Alistair. We're going to put it in the middle, right here. There we go.
I'm looking at that Dusk Ball and I'm reminded I always used to use Dusk Balls for legendaries back in like Heart Gold and Soul Silver time.
See, I was more of a quick ball, and if that didn't work, just keep going with the Pokeballs. Just keep going until you get it.
So Euan's put in the first card, and now we're ready for the second. And I'm thinking we can kick things off with this Ghastly that looks pretty cool.
I do like it. There's actually Haunter and Gengar in the card as well.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't have any Haunters or Gengars. We'll have to put them in a future, maybe Ghost-themed binder, potentially. Okay, so we've sleeved up the Ghastly, and I'm thinking maybe we can put this one top, middle, potentially.
Okay. Yeah, I like that idea. Go on.
Let's stick that in there.
Okay. Let me look through the cards that I've got. I'm thinking I know what's going next.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously this is a Goth video, and we couldn't not include the Goth line Pokemon.
Yeah, this is the immediate Pokemon that my mind goes to when you say like a Goth or Emo Pokemon. It's always Gothorita, Gothitelle, or Gothita.
Yeah, and this is a Gothorita from, I believe, Paldean Evolved, which is really, really cool. Or Paldea Evolved, that's the correct term.
That is a really, really nice looking card though.
It's a really cool card, and I also, it's a shame that like Gothitelle doesn't have like a cooler card, but I quite like the illustration rares, especially for binder videos, and Gothorita for some reason has one. Right, sleeve it up, there we go. Right, where do you think this one could go, Ryan?
I'm thinking maybe bottom middle,
You think?
or potentially left or right of Alistair. I'll leave it up to you.
I like the idea of here.
Okay, so we've got a nice vertical line
There we
going
go,
on here.
which is like, imagine a binder where it was like 3 vertical and then you flip the page.
Okay, for the next card, I'm thinking we could put a Fluttermane.
Yeah, it's a very dark card. I like it.
We gotta go for the dark and broody cards.
Exactly. Okay, so let's sleeve that one up. I'll pass you over a sleeve.
Thank you very much.
Go. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh, I think I know which one. I'm thinking this Miss Magius. This is a card I've wanted for a really long time.
What's that from? I don't think I've seen that.
It's from Paldea Evolved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. So
let's stick Fluttermane in here on the left.
Yes, do that. I'm gonna get another sleeve out. We're gonna sleeve this one up if we can get it in. There we go. So the reason I like this is because there are lots of different sort of communities of alternative, and I think this is what they would call Whimsigoth.
Yeah.
It's like whimsical Gothic, very like fantasy-like. You've got, it's almost framed. You've got the moon in the background, I think, or like the dark sky. And then you've got some really cool like floral stuff along the side. I think this is one of the like better looking illustration rares that I've seen.
I was going to say it kind of reminds me of the guy in the mirror from Shrek. Not because Miss Magius looks like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
character, but just because it's kind of like in the mirror there.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because like Shrek is based on like
Fairy tales.
yeah. And this is like a Whimsigoth kind of card. Where do you think we should put this?
Well, we got to put it there.
Yeah, we're being very formulaic with this binder today. Let's put that one in right there. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go for the edges. It's almost like we're
Stuff
doing
in the corners. Yeah.
It's like we're doing a puzzle, but like the wrong way. You always start with the edges when you do puzzles. I do actually have one of your cards over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to you.
Okay,
so
awesome.
you can put that somewhere. So I'm gonna, whilst you do that, I'm gonna think about what we could do.
So we've got a Mewtwo here. We used this in the Psychic theme binder
Yes.
that we did recently.
Yeah.
And it's already got a heart on it, so it's
Yeah.
a little bit more cutesy as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this one can go in the top left.
Okay, we'll probably have to sleeve it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So no heart sticker. It's fine. This is a no sticker album. Sometimes
Never
you don't
mind.
need stickers. There you
Okay,
go.
we'll chuck it in the new one.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look through and see what kind of cards I have. I think I know. This one, we were talking about Whimsigoth. There's also a different kind of goth. There's pastel goth. And this is very like pastel, very bright colors, and Hatterene fits this description really well. I love how like glittery this card is, like how dark, like and fantasy like the background is.
It's got a cool like galaxy background almost.
It's really cool. I actually really like this card. It's from I believe the Crown Zenith Trainer Gallery or Galarian Gallery, I think it was called. So we're gonna sleeve that one up. It's actually this card like I really like. It's also really cheap. If you want to pick this one up, I think I paid like £6 for
I feel like the VMAXs from Sword and Shield had really good texture on the cards. I was just looking at that one now, thinking that looks really, really cool. I feel like a lot of the EXs in Scarlet and Violet era, they feel kind of like flat and glossy.
Yeah, I don't really like, especially the normal EXs. Just
Yeah.
they, and as well with the texture on them, not just the texture, but like the visual, it just looks really weird. Okay, so we need to put in the Hatterene VMAX. I think here.
Yeah,
That's what
I like
I'm going
that.
for. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes we're not formulaic. Sometimes we just go based off feeling.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
bottom right is out there, because
know.
I would have gone top left.
Oh, that's the thing. Sometimes I'm unpredictable. Okay, so next card. I'm going to give one to you.
Okay.
Because I think, since you put that Ghastly in, this card would do really, really well. There you go.
Okay, it's a Gengar.
Yeah.
Well, this is really, really cool. Obviously, I've already put a Ghastly in the top middle there, so I'm thinking, even though I said exactly the same thing the card just a minute ago, it's got to go top
It's
right.
gotta, you based off feeling, or is it? You know,
No, it's got to go with Ghastly. It just makes sense in my brain.
That makes sense. I think, we skip in the middle evolution, but to be fair, there is a Haunter in the Ghastly,
Yeah,
so
it makes up for it slightly.
that's pretty cool. And then the final card, I know which one's going to do because it's an illustration rare, and I love my illustration rares, but also this one's a little bit snazzy.
Oh, yeah.
So it came from the like eBay seller that I bought it from. It came with some extra cards.
I'm excited
So,
to see what you got.
I mean, it's going to be nothing crazy.
It's just going to be a bunch of comments and uncomments.
Oh,
isn't it?
for sure. But you never know. Maybe he accidentally put in like a.
Maybe there's a special illustration.
You never know. It could be an Umbreon or something like that. Okay, so let's just see. We'll put the Noibat to the side. So we've got a Blitzel, which I believe is just a common. We've got Magnemite, Pansear, Oranguru, Vulpix, and Koraidon.
I was hoping there might be like a reverse hollow or something. At the
something
end,
a little bit more snazzy. But
That's kind of nice though. Just a few more cards.
Just got some random bulk. But none that we can put in the binder. Unfortunately, imagine if we got a card that we could put in the binder.
Yeah,
That'd be
that
really
would've
cool.
been
But the card I didn't even show you is Noibat, and this is actually from Journey Together.
This is a really cool card.
I really like it. We're gonna have to use. Oh, we don't even have to open it. I was gonna say we should get the Hobbycast approved opening tool on the scene, but we don't need to. We're just gonna take it right out. Gonna unsleeve it and re-sleeve it. That's what we're gonna do.
I do really like the background on this.
I
to be fair.
know. It's really cool.
It reminds me a bit of the Hatterene we just had.
Yes, yeah, and as well, Noibat's a bat. Bats are very gothic, very
That's
like
true.
vampire-like, very cool. So the first page is about to be complete. We're gonna put bottom left, and there we have it. The first page of our emo goth binder is complete. Look at that. I think it looks really good.
That's a really good start.
Yeah, we've got lots of sort of like blacks, purples, like a really dark aesthetic to it. I really like it. How emo are you feeling right now?
I'm on like a 7 maybe.
Yeah, is that good or bad?
Yeah, well, I've got my Fallout Boy t-shirt on,
yeah.
so kind of up there, but I'm not quite at a 10.
Yeah. And you've got like a bit of, is that a happy face and an unhappy face?
Yeah, it's both at the same time.
Yeah, there we go. And I've just got a plain black t-shirt, which I think is just like the best look. I just love a plain black t-shirt.
Keep it nice and simple.
Yeah, okay, so we've got some more cards. I think you should start off this page.
Yeah, I've got an idea. We've done this a couple times already, but because I've got a Duskull, a Dusclops, and a Dusknoir, I was thinking they could all go in the top row because it's an evolutionary line. I feel like that makes sense.
What set's this one from?
These are from Shrouded Fable, which was a more recent set. It was sort of almost unpopular in like a weird cultish way, but I always thought it was a decent set.
I think Shrouded Fable is a really interesting one because it's almost like, in my experience, really hard to pull from. And some of the like lower end ultra rares aren't that great. Like you've got the Pheasantipity and Monkadori and stuff like that. But the illustration rares are insane.
Especially that Persian as well. Like I'm surprised that they didn't save that one for maybe Destined Rivals. I feel like it would have fit in well in like a Rockets theme.
Like maybe they like don't plan that far ahead.
Maybe not.
Okay, so you're gonna put them top 3.
Well, you only gave me one sleeve and I've got 3 cards.
Oh, okay. I'll go right. One more, and you can get an extra one as a little treat. There you go. 3 sleeves. Then we've still got loads of cards left. And as well, we've actually, in that box that we're going to be opening up in a little bit, there's 2 promos that can fit in there as well. I completely forgot about them.
There we go. We got the 3 Shrouded Fable cards sleeved up. So we're going to slot them in now.
Yeah.
Start off with Duskull on the left. Obviously, it's the first one.
It has to be.
Dusknoir in the middle. Luckily,
is that Dusknoir?
Dusclops, but
there
it
we
is the
go.
right one, so it's fine. Luckily, Dusclops was the one I pulled, so I didn't
Yes.
actually have to buy these 2. Well, I did have to buy these 2, but luckily I didn't have to buy all 3, so it's okay.
There we go. Right.
There we go. I feel like that looks cool.
Okay, so we've got the 3. They're all evolving into each other. I like that there's like a similar theme as well. And also, one thing I don't know if you noticed, it's getting closer each time.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like it was like the phases of nighttime or something like that.
No.
But yeah, it's like coming to get you.
We've got 6 places left, and we've got more than 6 cards here actually, so we're gonna have to think about it carefully.
Well, I'm thinking definitely Honchkrow.
Yeah, okay.
Just 'cause it looks
you like
cool.
Honchkrow? What do you think? We've got 4 here. So we've got Absol. This is from Obsidian Flames. Love it. Very like pastel, sort of Windsor Goth looking. We've got Chandelure. That's a cool Pokemon. Cofagrigus and Mimikyu. We've got a lot of purple going on here.
I'm going to go out here and say Mimikyu.
Okay,
just because I feel
Mimikyu
like
is
it has the coolest design.
Fan favorite. Okay, so we got that one. Any of yours? Oh, I think there's definitely one there that we can put in. I think Umbreon.
Yeah?
It has to, yeah.
I was wondering whether you were going to pick the Umbreon or the Absol.
Yeah,
I guess we'll go with the Umbreon.
Okay, we'll go with Umbreon, but we'll have to obviously put in one more. And I think it's gonna be Absol. Which Absol do you think is better?
Oh, definitely the one with the purple in the background.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put that Absol in. And as well, I like, obviously like we're going for sort of emo looking Pokemon. We've got to go for like the ones with fringes.
Yeah, of course.
So Absol has a fringe and Darkrai has a fringe. So we've got to get the Darkrai here. Should we put the Honchkrow in?
All right, I'm thinking Umbreon could probably go maybe on the right.
Yeah, okay.
I'm happy with that.
And then what one's going to go in the middle then? Unless we put Darkrai on either side here.
Yeah, actually, that could work. I'm thinking the Mimikyu, maybe the colours blend into the cards around it a little bit more.
Yeah, okay, right center there. Okay, because we're not doing like, I guess we could have gotten a dark energy, but then we might do like a dark binder in the future. So we've just got, a full page of Pokemon, which I think is fine.
I feel like it's cool. It looks cool.
Okay, so I'm going to sleeve up this Absol. So we've got Absol here, and we're going to stick that in. There we go, in the middle. Awesome. And then we're going to leave these 2 slots. So we do have, actually, we could put these 2 in.
Yeah.
And then put Darkrai on the next page, or we could put Darkrai on those 2. What do you think?
I'm thinking like the colors of these,
Yeah.
they kind of stand out compared to the rest of the binder. Do you feel
think?
the same way? They look like they pop out a bit too much.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Similar color, but too bright.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we'll stick with the 2 Darkrai promos.
Right. So let's put those 2 to the side and the abs out, and we can always put them on a next page and continue this binder in the future. But we're going to close the binder for now. We're going to see what we can get in the box, and then we'll open up this binder again.
I'm excited.
Okay, so this is going to be really cool because we haven't opened, something like this in a while. Okay, so we got the Hobbycast approved opening tool. It's the same color as the box, which is great.
Themed.
And we're gonna open it. It's also got a jumbo card. Ryan and I saw something interesting today. We saw some graded jumbo cards.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is. It makes me feel like I shouldn't have thrown away all of those jumbo cards. But I don't know, like jumbo cards have always like irritated me from the start. They're just so big, and it's not like you can get like binders for jumbo cards. Although I could be wrong. You probably can now.
I don't know if there's official ones or not. There is. Smith's released one because do you remember they were releasing jumbo cards for 1 for each starter?
Yes, I do remember that.
So I actually do have a sealed jumbo binder in my room.
Okay.
So so let's open up this. So let's have a look at
amount of packs in this box.
Yeah, I think it's 8. So we got the Darkrai V-Star jumbo card. Can't really do anything with this. Maybe
does
get
look
it
cool though.
Maybe get it graded. It must be weird for them to grade jumbo cards.
Definitely.
But when we got 8 packs, so we'll get the packs out, and then we'll obviously have to get out those promos. So let's open these little slabs here. They're just gonna fall into my hand. There we go. Okay, so we've got the emo boy himself, Darkrai V and Darkrai V-Star. It just looks so good. The first manga I ever owned was the Rise of Darkrai.
Oh, the film adaptation.
Manga. So I really like Darkrai for that reason. Okay, so we've got Darkrai V-Star. We'll put that in the binder in a little bit.
And a nice variety of packs.
Yeah, let's see what we got. So we got Lost Origin, we got Astral Radiance, Astral Radiance, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin, Astral. So a lot of Astral Radiance, which makes sense because Darkrai was in Astral Radiance, and 2 Brilliant Stars.
There we go.
I always come back to Brilliant Stars.
I remember Brilliant Stars.
Okay, so what should we do them in order of?
Let's open Astral Radiance first, because it's the most of them, and then we'll do Lost Origin, and then finish off with Brilliant Stars.
Okay, so we've got Dialga Origin Form. Do you remember them?
I do not like these forms, to be honest.
Not a massive fan. I think Dialga's one is maybe a little bit better.
Kind of get what they were going for, but they just don't really pay off, if you ask me.
Oh my god, this is so weird. Okay, it's 4 to the front, isn't it? Because we're opening just Sword and Shield. They even feel weird in my hand.
Remember when it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2? That was really complicated.
You don't do like magic tricks with Pokemon. Okay, so guess the energy, I guess.
Darkness.
Oh, gotta be darkness. Oh, it's water. Okay, I think we actually might have something in the first
Back with the yellow borders.
Yeah, but they're kind of jarring now.
Yeah.
Featherball.
It is the classic look though, so
it is.
I always will like it.
Nostalgic. We've got Petalil, Bergmite, we've got Hippopotas, Cyndaquil. Not as many reverses this time. So we've got Pawniard, reverse Hisuian Bastion. I think we might have just normal V. Ooh, if we can.
Nah. Oh, okay.
What a V. That's not bad. It can't go in the binder, but it's a pull.
Sort of like Legends Arceus themed a little bit.
Yeah. Astral Radiance was like the Legends kind of Arceus thing, wasn't it? Do you want to open one of yours?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we've got a Astral Radiance with Hisuian Typhlosion, so let's crack it open.
I feel like they could have done so much more with Hisuian Typhlosion.
Well, there were other Hisuian forms as well, weren't there? There was the one for Samurott, and you said it was 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's 4.
And what was the grass one again?
Grass one?
Rowlet, Decidueye.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you reckon the energy is?
Well, considering you just mentioned Decidueye and Rowlet, grass.
Okay, I'm going to go with water again.
Ooh, oh, look at that, I got it right.
Okay, let's see if we've got anything in this pack. We've got Grass Energy, a Whiscash, Temple of Sinnoh, an Ursaring. We've got Poochyena. I like that card. That artwork's pretty nice.
Cool, yeah.
Glameow. We got Yanma. Swine up. Anything coming up at the end of this pack?
Nick
we'll have
it.
to wait and see. And nick
Kind
it.
of emo.
Ooh,
We got a
reverse
Leafeon.
holo Leafeon. That's
Not
kind of
bad.
cool. And finally,
Ooh.
a Hisuian Samurai holo. So this is technically a pull in Sword and Shield. This is
that's
technically
true.
a hit.
That's true. Scarlet and Violet, you always get a holo. Whereas
Yeah.
that's a pull.
That's kind of cool though.
Also, Hisuian Samurai's a little emo. Put it to the side. So we've got another Astral Radiance pack, and this time we do have Decidueye. I think Decidueye is a cool starter anyway. I feel like it was cool that it looks kind of like autumnal.
I do think Hisuian Samurai is the best out of the three.
I agree. Although I do like Hisuian Typhlosion in the fact that it's like Ghost, but I just think that it could have been better. White means good, doesn't it? Isn't like white card?
Yeah, I believe so. We've had a hit in every pack so far.
This is pretty. This is
Yeah.
not bad. Sword and Shield always treats us terribly. Okay, so I think white means it's a pull. So what energy is it going to be?
I'm gonna go Psychic.
Psychic. I'm going to go with Fighting. Ooh, it's Darkness. I was nearly going to say Darkness. We've got Cancelling Cologne. Got Shield on. Ooh. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Rowlet. Oshawott. Nice. We've got 2 starters there.
Yeah.
Scyther. Stantler. We've got a Yanma. We've got a Reverse Gallade. And is it a pull? No. Oh, okay.
So maybe they patched the code card
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Because I
And we
thought
just forgot.
it's usually at one point in time, if you had a black border, it meant that you didn't have a pull. But if you had a white border, it meant you had a pull.
Yeah, I don't know
which
when
is-
they fixed that.
Okay, but anyway, we've got one more Astral Radiance pack. Would be cool to get something from this one.
Yeah, it would be nice. Okay, this one's got Origin Form Palkia. Let's
go.
crack it open.
I think it looks so much worse. It's just like
Yeah.
a horse. I don't like it.
Okay, right, we've got a code card one side. We got a V-Star in this
Oh,
one.
let's
so
go.
no guess the energy.
No.
Sorry guys, you wanted us
V-Star
to guess
card.
the energy?
It's V-Star.
Well, we can't. Boom.
Got it right.
I love this energy. Okay, what do we have? We've got a Cancelling Cologne.
Nice.
We've got a Piloswine, Gardenia's Vigor, an Eevee, nice little cute
That's
Eevee
cool.
sleeping. We got a Heracross, Mantine, a Hisuian Quillfish.
That's cool.
Hisuian Basculin. I forgot just how much of Legends Arceus there is in this set, to be fair. A reverse holo switch card, and finally the Glaceon.
Regular rare.
This is the Sword and Shield I remember.
Yeah, just
I think you got lucky in the first couple packs. I was like, there's no way it's going to continue like this.
Okay, I'm going to go with Brilliant Stars next because Lost Origin I feel like has the biggest payout.
Okay,
if
alright,
if
yeah,
you
that
get like a
sounds
good
fair
card.
enough.
They've got the Aerodactyl, they've got the Giratina. Okay, there we go. I'm going to open up this Arceus.
Okay.
It's just an Arceus. I was going to say like specific form, but it's just an Arceus. Okay, I do like Brilliant Stars. I think it's a really nice set. It's not crazy good, but it is something. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the energy?
Lightning.
Okay, I'm going to go water. Ooh, darkness again. Okay. So we've got a Torkoal, double turbo energy, Kindler, Shroomish. Ooh, we've got a Perla. Ooh, that's a cool looking reverse at the back there. We've got a Duskull. Sneasel is very emo,
Nice.
to be fair. We've got Corfish, reverse Electabuzz, and it is a Hollow Empoleon. It's a pull.
Yeah, it'd be nice to
Technically.
get like a V-Star or even a Full Art.
Yeah, just something. It's so hard. Like,
I feel
how
like V-Stars were quite hard to get. I remember when we were opening Sword and Shield before.
I don't know how we put up with this.
We got a Brilliant Stars pack here.
Mm-hmm.
This one has got Whimsicott. I like how you chose the Arceus one for yourself and you gave me the dreaded Whimsicott.
Whimsicott, Whimsigoth. It's kind of, it's not a Gothic kind of Pokemon, but Whimsigoth kind of.
There we go.
Whimsicott is also Gen 5. You love Gen 5.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. I'm gonna go with fighting on this one. I haven't said
I'm
that
going
one
with
yet.
metal. Don't think I
Okay,
said that one.
and it is. Oh, we got
Water.
water. Let's see if we get anything in this pack. We've got Luxio, a Hitmontop. We got Magma Basin, a Nose Pass. We got Milcery, nice. Cubchoo. We got a Dedenne, a Farfetch'd. They're all okay. There
let's
we go.
go.
We finally
Okay.
got something. What's that? That's the
Flareon Trainer Gallery.
Trainer Gallery or
Yeah.
Galarian Gallery? I couldn't remember.
That's cool.
And a
Lipard.
Lipard non-holo, but the
Okay.
Flareon definitely did make up for it. That's a cool
Yeah.
card to get, you know?
That's not too bad. It's like a little heavy on the bottom, but it's like good centering, not too bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain about that. That's pretty solid.
That's a pull. I think I might already have it, but if I don't, that's great. Okay, now we're on to Lost Origin. I'll let you pick which one this time. Okay, which one would you like?
Okay, I want the one with the shiny Gardevoir.
Okay, shiny Gardevoir.
Shiny Gardevoir is cool.
Okay, who opened up the last pack?
I just opened one.
Okay, so I'm going to open up Enamorus, probably the most forgettable Pokemon, but it's very pink. We saw an Enamorus card today that we might put in the cute binder at some point. We're going to update the cute binder if you want to see that.
It'll be a good video to do potentially at some point.
Okay.
It's weird how they retroactively added Enamorus, because obviously we had the 3 in Gen 5 originally, but then they just added another one. Feels kind of tacked on at the end in a weird way.
What do you think the energy is?
I'm going to go with Psychic.
I was going to go with Psychic as well. It's closest to pink.
Yeah, that's exactly the reason why.
we're on the same wavelength. We've got a Water Energy, Porygon. Oh, I forgot, Lost Origin, they had this weird sort of colour on the sort of background.
No one knows what it is, but it's there.
And they never did it again. I mean, I like it. I guess it makes this set kind of unique. We've got Carbink, Roselia, we've got Rockruff, Seal, Shuppet. Ooh, we've got a Machop, Reverse Mr. Mime, and I don't think we got anything. We've got a Magearna, non-holo, regular rare. Oh, this is it's difficult opening up Sword and Shield.
We got our final pack. It is a shiny Gardevoir.
That's
so
right.
We're gonna see if a shiny Pokemon can bring us some shiny cardboard.
Let's go.
It would be really, really awesome to pull the Giratina. I feel like that would make this a banger video.
Or the Aerodactyl. I really want the Aerodactyl.
Yeah. You have actually looked at buying that a few times.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten it yet. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we're gonna get anything out of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. What do you reckon the energy in the final pack is, Euan?
Final one, Darkness, the most emo of emo energies.
Okay, I'm going to double up on the Darkness with you. And it is...
Oh,
there we go.
No way.
That is a good moment in itself, to be fair. Okay, we've got a Darkness Energy, Relicanth, Fossil Pokemon maybe for another video.
Yeah.
We've got a Lost Vacuum.
Hell yeah. Love that.
A Gastrodon. We've got Rockruff. A Seal. We've got Hisuian Zorua. This is kind of a cool card. I like this form of Zorua. We've got Snova. A Machop. But it looks like you might have something. I could be imagining that.
I hope so.
You hope I'm imagining it.
No, I hope that I've got something.
Reverse Cresselia. And finally, let's
go.
A Hisuian Gujavi. So it was nice to get you one more thing for the end of the video.
Regular V. I honestly, something I've noticed as well is that even just the regular, like, common and uncommons, like, the art isn't actually as good, I think, as some of the, like, more theme sets, like Journey Together.
Yeah, they've definitely knocked it out of the park recently with those sets, to be fair.
Okay, so I guess we didn't really pull anything crazy, so there's nothing to really add to the binder, but we will add those Darkrai cards for sure. So let's do that right now. Okay, so we've got the emo goth alternative binder back out. We're gonna open up.
With its empty first page.
Yeah, and or a random sleeve in it as well. Okay,
Freebie.
so I'll give you the V, and I'm gonna get the V star. I'll give you a sleeve. Awesome. I'll take a sleeve for myself. So we're gonna put them in.
Oh, you gave me 2 this time.
Oh, there you go.
Made up for the one you missed out on earlier.
2 for 1. Right, should we put them in together?
Let's do it.
Same time. There we go. The power of friendship and emo combine us. We're gonna slot them in. It was quite hard to do at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if there were 2 spaces in between, it would make it easier.
Okay, there we go. Should we quickly look back through the binder
Let's do it.
Let's go. Okay, so we got Mewtwo, very dark and brooding, a bit like Batman, very gothic. Ghastly and Gengar are just cool.
Haunter got kicked out.
Yeah, Haunter's in the back there.
Doesn't get his own card, though.
No, he doesn't, unfortunately. But out of the 3, I'd say definitely... It was an episode.
Yeah, Haunter's pretty cool.
Haunter's pretty cool. I was going to say it's not, but it is. Fluttermane, I really like this. This is a promo. Alistair, which is sick. I love Alistair as a gym leader.
Does Alistair use ghost types?
I believe so.
Yeah. He does look kind of ghostly.
And then we got Miss Magius, which is one of my favorite cards. I think it looks great.
The Shrek in the mirror.
Yeah, Shrek in the mirror card. We got Noibat, Gothorita, and Hatterene. Gothorita. Gotta have it in. Then we got Ryan's Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir. You're very happy with that, aren't you?
Yeah, I feel like that's my favourite out of all of them, just because it's mine. Not because it looks good.
That checks out. And then we've got Honchko, Mimikyu, and Umbreon. We got some really cool, like, dark-looking Pokemon. And then, obviously, we've got the Darkrai and Darkrai V-Star. So, I think this is a really cool binder. I love, obviously, alternative as an aesthetic. I've got tattoos, piercings, dyed my hair in the past, listen to alternative music, so I've grown up very emo, even though I have blonde hair, unfortunately. But yeah, so this has been really fun, and we'll have to think about what other binders we do in the future.
Definitely, but I also feel like aesthetically it just looks really cool. We've got so many different colours going on here, but they all kind of like weave into each other. It looks cool. Okay, thanks so much for watching us fill out this Gothic and Emo binder. I feel like it looks really cool. If you want to see us do some future binder videos, make sure you leave your suggestions in the comments and we'll make sure we do them.
Don't forget to like the video as well and subscribe so you can see our future videos.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.